Okay, you join me on a very cold day up in the attic. Anyway, everything's come. More or less, I think I'm still waiting for a couple of straights, and in the job lot it were a couple of straights and a couple of first radius. Anyway, so everything's here, so I'm going to have a play now to see where it fits, if it fits, if I'm going to have to move this, if I'm going to have to move that. Yeah, I mean, chances are I'm going to have to. And I'm going to see how it lays, and if it's not great I might have to get sandpaper out and just level this off a little bit. I could turn the boards over, but that requires moving all that stuff, which I will be doing in a bit because it's Christmas time, but for now I think I'm going to persevere and put it on the top. We'll see anyway. So this is what I got. This little Oxford rail wagon. Your standard railroad wagons, another one there. Came with a little Great Western tank, which I've had one of them before. Another 3 points. I think I should have 7 points in total. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so there's extension packs C and B that'll give me second radiuses and my points. I've got another length of straight. I am going to have to buy some more straight once I know where it's going, because obviously it'll be for a 6 foot layout, this, as in mine's at 8 foot. So I'll need a few just to extend it around the board a bit. Some insulating rail joiners, tiny little bag of nails, eBay that. It said 100, there probably is 100 in there, but it looks to me like tiny. And then we have the Country Flyer train set, and that'll just come with this loop track and then coaches. So let me get some track out, let me set it up in a rough idea without clipping it together and see whereabouts we are and where things fit. So from first glance it looks like it will fit through there, just depends where it's going to straighten up. I think on that side we'll have to take that corner of that tunnel out, but I think that'll work also. So that's good news. And then the first radius, I shall bring that in front of this. I don't want it to just be boring and 3 in a route. I just want it to be in between here and not go into the tunnel, if you get what I mean. Anyway, so up to now, it's looking like it might fit, but I have got some devices to measure the gap somewhere. Yeah, we got some of these. So just check. So, yeah, it all depends on how close the trains go on there, but yeah, at first glance, yeah, maybe. I mean, might have to move some rocks around a little bit. That's no big deal, really. But yeah, so there we go. They shall fit in there a little bit close here. I think that'll be in the row. Shuffle that forward a bit. Alright, so a little bit of good news, maybe. Don't know. Oh, but let's get some straights. So same again here. That all fits through there nicely, but I'm going to have to take that chunk out in that corner, so I can go a bit further over there. So I'll cut that out now actually. Okay, there you go. So I'll put them inside there. See that? Yeah, there, and then that comes out there now, that's fine. So that will all buck up, so that's good. So let's have a look where the first radius would go then in between all that lot. Something like that, I think. So that'd fit in there. So just depends whether I've got enough room to put the points in that I want in the middle bit. So if not, I shall move that first row of rocks so it can go back a bit further, but I like it on this side, so it's going there, so that looks like it's potentially going somewhere else, and that's obviously going that way. So do that. So what I'll do now, I'll try and do all the point work on the front, and then I only need to get the track for the back. At least I'll be able to see where the front's going. Okay, so that's that. I think I might move this one down a little bit, just to give you a little bit more room for sidings. But it does fit first, second, first. Like I say, they're all going to be independent, so I think I put the isolation in there, that one and that one, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that'd separate each loop up. So once I've got the rest of the straights, so I can order some straights now, then what I would do is I'd draw all the way around the track once it's in situ, and then with a marker, and then I'll take it all back up again, and then I shall sand, make sure that there's no big, it's all right with little bits, it gives a little bit, but if there's any bumps, like there's quite bumpy around here, so that's all wobbly, which will be no good. So get all that sanded out, and then I'm going to put a coat of grey paint on it. Like I say, I'm not ballasting. Coat of grey paint on it, put it back down, and then that will be the track work complete. So I'll be happy with that. But yeah, looks alright, fits quite nice. Thought it might. Like I say, I think that one I'll have to go back a little bit. I've had to take that rock out there, so I shall just bring that in a bit, bring that round there. I'm going to have to take that corner out a little bit and lower that so that goes round nicely. And like I say, it all needs marking up, all needs levelling, because this is all wobbly. But I'll now get it, he sends some pieces of track, count up how many straights I need to complete it. But I think that'll be a nice size layout, and I think it's got plenty of interest. Yeah, so let me move that point down a bit so we can have a bit of a longer thing. Just going to use maybe that and just another straight on there. Could have a double, and then this will be a first radius. Oh, because I've got two pieces coming onto still. I've got two pieces straight, and I've got two first radius, small first radius. So anyway, first radius will get used on there as well. So then I'll just bring the sidings round up to there. But okay, let's move that anyway. Yeah, so that's better. It's just gives it a little bit more breathing room just around there. And that's will do the job. Yeah, so that's going to connect up to the first radius, that to get the third radius, and then we've got another siding coming off here, so that means the third radius has got a siding and the first radius has got two sidings, and the first radius hasn't. That just a continuous loop. And then I shall wire up to underneath the tracks, so we can't, so I don't have to mess about then with the wires, will I? I don't know. I'll have a think about it. But basically I need to get some wires, wire that track up, wire the second radius up, wire the third radius up, and that's it, and that'll run off the three controllers. Alright, so for now I'm going to add up how many more straights I need. I've just put that double in there just so you can see where that goes around there. Yeah, that's going to work nice. I think it's alright. I could get a longer loop with the third, but then it gets a bit boring, doesn't it, if they're all close together. So I thought that bin out here, I'll just separate it up a little bit, and like I say, makes it look like it's going somewhere at least somewhere different. Right, anyway, count up the straights I need, remembering I've already got 2 on the way. So about 25 single straights, but obviously I want a few doubles. So of doubles I could go 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, another double there, and a double there. So really I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 doubles. 7 doubles. So 7 doubles is 14. That's it. So 14 straights. So then that means I need 11 straights. So 14 doubles and 11 straights. That will it. Yeah, 7 doubles and 11 straights. I better get an eBay then. So it's not going to be cheap. But that will complete it. Like I said, it's going to be pretty big, this layout. To be the biggest I've done. I did, when I first put this board up, I just had 4 loops with no points, no note. And I quickly thought, that's going to be rubbish. But this, I think this will be more interesting. Because I can have the 3. I wanted to have plenty of trains going round. But this also will allow, you know, a little bit of sidings and stuff like that. It's going to be very rare that I take one train into the other line, but you got to have them, haven't you? So it looks the part. But if I need to, I can. That's the thing. And I've got the little trains for now. I mean, probably get some big ones. I can run anything I want on this, can't I, really? So apart from obviously the first radius, well, I'll have plenty of stock to go on there, but. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm gonna order all that lot up, and then once that comes, I'll come back to you. Okay, I've ordered all them. So I got 10 doubles. These are what were in lots. 10 doubles and 12 straights. Came to 41.44 with delivery. So not too bad. So that will give me enough, because to be honest I needed a bit more because I forgot to calculate the side in here. So the longer I can get this, the better, because then I can fit something longer in. So there we go. So I can't do anything else until that lot comes, and like I say, put all them in, draw around it all, take it all off, and then I know where I'm sanding to get this running nice and level before I lay it down. And paint myself an underlay for the track. But happy with that for now. So I'll bring you back once that track comes. Right, it got the better of me. I've took the tunnel up, took the rocks up. I'm going to flip the boards over. I had a little tiny running session just with that, and it's just not even enough. It'll take me longer to smooth it out and mess about with than what it'll do to flip the board over, and then I'll have a nice smooth surface. So I'm going to do that, but I think it'll save me a lot of running issues in the long run. So let's do that. I think that's a better idea, don't you? A nice blank canvas now. I need to go around and fasten all the middle bits up and everything now. But that weren't too bad, to be fair. Just went round, unscrewed everything. I'd already put brackets. I have put a few in here while I screw the brackets up, and then I take them off. So it came off quite easily. So now I won't have any running issues. It'll be nice and flat for the track. It's the best way to do it, really. You don't want to be messing about getting anything unlevel, because that's the worst case scenario with modern railways, really, if it's not level. And just testing that one little bit of simple loop, and it were already causing me problems. So for what that's took me, it's probably took me 20 minutes. Switch it around, it would have took me a lot longer to sort all the problems out. So that'll do me though. I've had enough now of doing that. So I need to screw it all down, and I need to put the track back on and everything. But I think this video is probably getting a bit long, so we'll put that in the next one. So for now, thanks for watching.